This is the wild story of the Tuah girl. Trust me, you don't want to miss this one. It all started late one night when two YouTubers were out filming. Their thing was interviewing random strangers on the street, asking them funny or weird questions for entertainment. Haley Welch and her friend were nearby, and both of them had been drinking. You could tell they were in that carefree, tipsy mood where everything feels hilarious. Haley, feeling bold, decided to jump into the conversation. The YouTubers, rolling with it, asked her a random question. They didn't expect anything crazy, but what came out of Haley's mouth left everyone stunned. She leaned in with full confidence and said, "Tuah, spit on that thing." It was a completely random and inappropriate.
You know how to answer to this. You got it.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk to it. Spit on that thing. You get me?
Her tone, the hand gestures, the boldness, it all came together perfectly. The YouTubers were shocked but couldn't stop laughing. Haley walked away like nothing happened, but the moment was pure internet gold. When the clip was posted online, it didn't take long to blow up. People on TikTok found it hilarious. They started making memes, using her voice in funny scenarios, and quoting her line in the most random ways. It was the kind of moment that was so weird and funny you couldn't help but share it. The video racked up millions of views, and Haley Welch became an overnight sensation. But as with most viral moments, the fame didn't come without its share of drama. At first, Haley seemed to enjoy the fame from her viral moment. She even made TikToks referencing Tuah and laughing about how crazy it was to get famous for something so random. But when Haley noticed how much attention and money the YouTubers were making off the clip, things took a serious turn. They were gaining followers, selling merch, and racking up views, all thanks to her drunk, spur-of-the-moment remark. Meanwhile, Haley didn't see a single dollar from it. She decided to take legal action, filing a lawsuit against the YouTubers. Her argument was simple. They had no right to profit from her image or words without her consent. She wanted a share of the earnings and a public apology. But here's where things backfired. The lawsuit didn't sit well with fans. A lot of people felt like Haley was being entitled, claiming she wouldn't even be famous without the YouTubers' video. Comments like, "You're suing the people who made you famous. That's wild," started piling up on social media. The backlash got so bad that Haley eventually dropped the lawsuit. Officially, her team said it was to focus on positive opportunities, but most people believed it was because the lawsuit made her look bad.
The Tuah girl is literally suing the guy who made her famous. At first, I was convinced this whole headline was clickbait because why would she sue him after he gave her a career? But I went on the interviewer's TikTok page, and when people are asking him if he's being sued, he confirmed it right away and said multiple times that he is trying to protect his rights for owning the video. Apparently, Tuah girl, aka Haley Welch, wants the rights to the video, and I guess she's trying to file an infringement lawsuit, saying that her likeness was allegedly being used and she should own the rights to the content. The thing is, Tuah did not exist before that video, and there would be no content or rights for her to own if the video wasn't published by these guys. Haley Welch has stated multiple times that this interview changed her life and basically made her an instant influencer and millionaire.
Even after dropping the case, Haley didn't stay quiet. She went on social media to throw shade at the YouTubers, calling them clout chasers and mocking them for relying on her moment for views. She posted TikToks laughing at their content, saying things like, "Imagine needing someone else's joke to stay relevant."
What's going on, dog?
Have you talked to that dude? Have
That's
you
a
said
good
thank
question.
you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
Well, see, we reached out to him and I asked,
Thank you for what? Thank you for what? Thank. You know what? You know, this video is Thanksgiving. It's about giving thanks. At this point in the video, we want everybody to comment what you're thankful for.
What are you thankful for?
What are you thankful for? We are thankful for y'all.
We're thankful for y'all.
watch everybody who supports our video.
And watch the video itself.
We're thankful for all the haters that like to comment hateful things.
We thank y'all too.
Y'all niggas motivate us.
Every
You
day.
feel me?
Every day.
The supporters, the haters, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all. We appreciate all of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We're thankful for her too, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know what I mean? We're not gonna deny that she helped us a little bit.
We're not gonna deny that she helped us
with-
at all.
with- yeah.
I mean, the clip was amazing.
This
we
was
can't,
a-
we
this
can't
was a-
hate, you
this
know
was
what I'm
a-
saying? Like, it was good. Like, we thought it was funny too.
It's like not thanking your quarterback for throwing you the touchdown pass.
Man, it's like not thanking your point guard for throwing the alley-oop.
On some LeBron D. Wade type shit. LeBron D. Wade type
Oh,
shit.
shit, you know what I'm saying?
stop posting those videos. And he never did. He blocked us all and everything. So I'm not telling him thank you for anything.
But here's where it gets really awkward. After all the public insults, Haley turned around and messaged the YouTubers, asking to be on their podcast. Screenshots of her messages leaked, and fans couldn't believe it. Comments like, "The audacity of this girl," and "She's burning bridges and still trying to cross them," spread like wildfire.
We could just like sneak up on you and like send like some crisis actor to interview you and try to get something out. What would
We can
yours
get Tim and
be?
Dee to do it again.
Nah,
I'm sure they wouldn't have a problem.
they wouldn't.
Yeah. Wonder what they're doing.
Wonder what we're doing. That's a good
I
question.
wonder what we are doing. Actually,
Y'all let us know, what are we doing? Are we going on this podcast?
are we going on this podcast? Because it seems like she's wondering what we're doing, isn't she?
Y'all let us know in the comments, man. Should we do
What
it?
is it? What is it?
You know, we were asked this question before, if we would go on this podcast, right?
Yeah.
If she was, she was to invite us, would we go? We said we would consider it. It's just something we gotta think about, right?
Yeah.
Because what happened, you know what I'm saying?
And how she treated us.
The way our name and shit was just like drug in the ground, and all we wanted the best for her, genuinely. Right?
This whole situation made Haley seem like she was trying too hard to keep the spotlight on herself, and that spotlight only got messier when she launched her own podcast. After the lawsuit drama, Haley decided to start her own podcast. She probably thought it was her chance to show people she was more than just a viral meme. Fans were curious at first. They wanted to hear behind-the-scenes stories about the Tuah moment, the lawsuit, and maybe some juicy drama about the YouTubers. But what they got instead was cringe. The first episode of the podcast was chaotic. Haley spent most of the time complaining about how hard it was to be famous. She said things like, "People don't realize the pressure I'm under," and "It's not easy being in the spotlight." Fans weren't impressed. They were hoping for funny stories or entertainment, but instead, they got what felt like a pity party. Comments like, "Girl, you're famous because of a drunk joke, chill out," flooded her social media. The cringe didn't stop there. In another episode, Haley invited a guest, but she barely let them talk. She kept interrupting, laughing at her own jokes and steering the conversation back to herself. Fans described it as painful to watch. The production quality was also terrible. The audio kept cutting out, the camera angles were weird, and Haley didn't seem to notice or care. The whole thing felt unprofessional, and viewers quickly lost interest.
Would Chelsea be sitting in that chair?
I would not have dealt with it as good as you did.
Can we hear you say it?
She don't give a fuck. It's her
Let's
problem.
just hear you
she
say
does
it.
not give a single fuck.
One more time?
I can't do it as good as
Do
Haley.
it.
You do it.
No, you do it.
Hot to.
There you go.
You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like tuh. Like really. Yeah. Say it. All right, all together.
Hot to.
Hot tuh.
Hot to.
Say it aggressive, like
Hot
really.
to.
Like you're mad at the day. You're mad at it.
Yeah.
These girls have never seen a dick, Whitney. Calm down.
I know, that's the other
Will you relax?
You're mad at
Dan Whitney Schneider.
You know what I think? You know what I think? Easy, bro talk. You know what I think we need to do? I think we need to like do, I don't know, like a bar crawl where we get you drunk and try to get you a slogan.
Hey, I got something you can say.
We gotta get you a slogan.
She does.
I feel like we could do it if we just like go to Nashville a couple nights, just get wasted.
Oh, we definitely could.
To make matters worse, clips from the podcast started circulating on TikTok, not because they were good, but because they were so awkward. People started roasting Haley, saying things like, "This is the cringiest thing I've ever seen," and "She's trying way too hard to stay relevant." Despite all the negative feedback, Haley kept the podcast going. She even teased exclusive stories in future episodes to lure fans back. But the real nail in the coffin for her reputation wasn't the podcast, it was her involvement in a crypto scam. Just when fans thought things couldn't get worse, Haley Welch got involved in a crypto scheme that left her followers feeling betrayed. Haley promoted a new cryptocurrency to her fans on social media, hyping it up as the next big thing. She claimed it was a game changer and encouraged her followers to invest quickly before the value skyrocketed. But here's the catch. It was all part of a pump and dump scheme. For those who don't know, a pump and dump works like this. Influencers hype up a worthless cryptocurrency, causing its value to rise. That's the pump. Then, once the price is high, the influencers sell off their shares, making a profit while everyone else loses money. Fans trusted Haley and invested their hard-earned money. But shortly after the hype, the cryptocurrency's value crashed. People lost thousands of dollars, and it became clear that Haley had sold her shares during the peak. The backlash was immediate. Fans accused her of scamming them and using her platform for selfish gain. Haley tried to defend herself, claiming she didn't know it was a scam, but no one believed her. To make matters even worse, CoffeeZilla, a YouTuber known for exposing scams, got involved. He made a video breaking down the scheme and explaining exactly how Haley benefited from it. CoffeeZilla even reached out to Haley for an interview, hoping to get her side of the story. At first, she agreed to talk, but during the interview, things took a turn. Haley got defensive, avoided answering questions, and eventually muted CoffeeZilla mid-conversation.
Seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
Profiting from the rug pull, I think it's relevant.
We didn't pull a rug. I don't know what you're trying to say. It's not true. That's defamation.
Doc, do the math. Do the math.
Defamation. You're saying that we pulled a rug. There was no rug pull.
3%.
You're defaming our character.
Are you not gonna let me talk? You just talk over me. You talk over me.
I'm hearing bullshit.
Yeah, these people were completely unhinged, unwilling to take any accountability, and we'll talk more to them in a second.
Fans were furious. Comments like, "She can't even own up to her mistakes," and "muting CoffeeZilla? That's a new low," started trending. By this point, Haley's reputation was in shambles. The hawk Tuah girl, who once made the internet laugh, was now seen as a scammer and a clout chaser. Haley Welch's journey from viral fame to internet drama is a perfect example of how quickly things can change online. What started as a funny random moment turned into lawsuits, cringe-worthy podcasts, and a crypto scandal that hurt her biggest supporters.